65 doing work. Prophets all over the world doing work. Putting roots to the ground doing work. On the grind over time doing work. Hey, no time to sleep. Shout out to all the brothers, 365. Four corners of the earth, we holding camp and going live.
And you want to be ready, brother. You want to have your spirit
That's
ready,
why,
your vibration
That's
ready.
why I'm working on myself internally, mostly.
Good.
You work internally, then you affect what's around you.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's what
So the laws is just the guardrail. So you might already have righteousness right in your heart already. But why not look at the laws that God gave us and say, oh yeah, well I'm already keeping that. Let me ask you this. Let me just give you an example. Do you eat pork?
I do sometimes. I don't know if
See, that's part of getting your vibration and your spirit in order is to cut that out of your diet. But you know that, right?
I know that.
Okay.
I just started a
That's all we need to know. You do know that.
I do know that. I started a fast literally today. I haven't eaten anything all day.
All praise to the Most High.
I've only had water today.
Do you see how you already knew that?
Yeah.
You didn't need the book to tell you that.
I didn't
But
have breakfast, no lunch, no.
all praise.
Yeah,
All praise.
because I did realize I was eating too much. I was getting bloated and stuff.
Right.
I already know all that.
See? You know inside. But the Bible is just the first 5 books, right? It has our laws, and it's just a guardrail. So you can just kind of, just for your own consciousness, right? And be like, okay, I'm already that.
I also know like intent, like your intentions and stuff like that has a lot to do with so it's like I eat meat here and there,
Right.
My intention is not to like piss off or something,
Right.
I grew up them feeding it to me, so
Right.
this program.
Yeah. No,
So,
we all were there, brother.
Right. So my intentions, but I feel like my intentions usually are like pure,
Right.
I do
Good.
things with like best intentions.
Good.
So I feel like as long as I like try to keep that,
Yeah.
if I don't know all the commandments and stuff, so my intentions are in the right place.
Right.
I'll be good. I've been good. I'll be taking care of everything.
Right. But here's the thing. The reason why we say to come back to the commandments is because you want to be around other people that have that same mentality, right?
And I'm not.
So exactly.
I've always felt like I'm like by myself.
You're not by yourself. We're on the same page.
I know my mom is the same as me, but she's like very wrapped up in like major type shit.
In the world.
She thinks I'm like crazy.
Brother, you came to the right place. Join the club. That's why we're trying to draw you in. Because we're your brother. We feel that you're going to have a disconnect from your parents that's not following that righteous path and they're trying to
She's a good person. She's a good person. She just, but she also believes all the media. Like,
my mother's the same way.
She believes what she sees right here on the street.
Right. Yeah. I mean, my mother told me that she believes that we came from monkeys and apes and all that.
My mom believes that too.
See that? So I'm with you.
You gotta take care of the stuff that you share and snap her up out of this.
I know. It was just like me going through my process of like learning and shit. I was diagnosed schizophrenic, so she just thinks I'm crazy. But like I know that like this me tapping into like different dimensions, I'm hearing shit.
Right.
We're all connected.
Right, you're coming out of this world. Because this world is evil.
I understand that I'm listening to all that extra shit. She thinks I'm just hearing voices in my head.
Right.
But I'm like, you've talked to me for a little bit. You can tell I'm not like that.
No.
But she,
so
anything I tell her, she's just going to think I imagined it or something. Right.
Yeah, I'm waiting for him to do something that would make me say, oh, he's a schizophrenic. I haven't heard I haven't seen you do it yet. My dad was diagnosed schizophrenic. He was really a schizophrenic. I just keep doing it.
I think I'm pretty stable, but like
You sound like it. You sound like you're very intelligent.
Thank you. But it happened when I was younger, like 22 or whatever. And then I felt like I started noticing things were different like while I was raised. And then I started like being like, I didn't know how to keep it down. You know what I mean? So then we went to the doctor and they just said, oh, this is good. She believed it. I don't believe it. But like that doesn't mean I actually am. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
He said he got diagnosed with schizophrenic. He said, but they went around, he literally said, do I seem like a schizophrenic, you guys know? He started this thing over the Epstein files. So every day he posts something, he's like, let's link up, we want to link up over the Epstein file. But he said, I've been diagnosed as a schizophrenic. He was like, but when I talk to you guys, do I seem like a schizophrenic? I'm like, nah. And in my mind, I'm wondering, well, if they did that, then you must just be playing a role right now.
Right.
But it's just funny, he said that they'll find a way to just hit a motherfucker when you go under the doctor, oh, you're schizophrenic. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's to shut you down.
That's to shut you down.
That's what it is.
Make you believe something else.
Right.
Not only that, they put that label on you, so if you ever like act out, they
Right.
can lock you up.
Exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
But my mom believes it though, so it's like I don't know what to do.
You got to start coming around like-minded people. We're out here every Saturday, Lord willing, from 2 to 5. Okay?
Get back
2
with
to
your
5
body.
every Saturday.
Yeah.
All
2 to 5 every
um,
Saturday.
I'll come by downtown and just have another chat a different day. I'm on my way home now.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, come check us out.
I was awesome talking to you. Man.
What's your name, man?
It's Luis.
Luis. Nice to meet you, Luis. My name's Caleb.
It's a Spanish name, but
Yeah,
I'm from
yeah,
Latino, man. I'm black. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And
exactly.
we were all the original Native Americans, everything.
Bro,
I
exactly.
already know.
We all come from one man.
I be watching hella shit on like online and shit, and I like be looking up like I don't just take anything for face value though. I
Yeah.
only like
Look it up.
I only like
Exactly.
things that resonate. You know,
Right,
I feel like I'm like okay,
right.
then that's more like
Right. You have to bear witness with your spirit.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Take care of me.
Yeah, you too, brother. Take care, Luis.
All right, Ken, good, brother.
For real, come back, brother.
Yeah.
All
You
right.
got a phone?
Yeah, I got a phone.
Put it in your calendar, like when you gonna come back.
Oh, Saturday, 2 to 5.
Yeah, throw it in your
Sometimes
calendar.
when you come down here on Saturday, if we're not here on Saturday, we'll be here on Sunday.
Right.
Okay.
That happens sometimes.
Right, exactly. And Sergeant's phone number is on that flyer too. so.
Okay, bet. Yeah, thank you. On 28. I set it for the 28 all day.
Uh-huh.
2 to 5.
All right, Lord willing, man. We'll see you.
I'm gonna just read you something real quick while you.
Okay.
All right, this is oh, I should have asked you. Do you have a Bible and Apocrypha?
I have like half a Bible. I have like a little section of it. I don't have a
Yeah, we
full
can
Bible.
always download it online.
Online.
Yeah. KJVA Bible.
Okay, cool.
You can get that online. But I'm gonna read you this real quick before you take off. It's Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. Faith and keep his commandments. And that's what we do here.
I need to look up specifically what are the commandments.
Yeah, start looking it up.
Tell me one of them.
Okay,
Is that not cute?
exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. Thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt
No
not covet.
catfish, no pork.
Right.
Like catfish, leave that on too.
I
Yeah.
don't like catfish.
Okay, good. Yeah, let me-
Anything in the water that doesn't have fins ain't good.
Right. These shall ye eat of all that are in the water, whatsoever hath fins and scales in the water, in the seas, and in the rivers, them shall ye eat. And all that have not fins and scales in the seas and in the rivers, of all that move in the waters, and of any living thing which is in the water, they shall be an abomination unto you. Right? So these are some starter commandments that you can just store in your mind and say, okay, I'm gonna steer away from that. I'm gonna start with that. I'm gonna take baby steps. Because we're not expecting you to just, keep the commandments by tomorrow. No, we're not saying that. We're just saying, just exactly. You just take the baby steps, come around your brothers, so you're around other like-minded brothers, because we know you're not schizophrenic, right? At least I
don't think I am.
yeah, I don't think you are. Right? So you start coming around your brother, then we can build. That's what this whole thing is about. Because the Lord, He's a black man too.
Yeah.
And He's coming back to save us. Because we are captives here. He's not coming to save everybody because they're not all captives.
Yeah, I also believe we need to save ourselves too, you know.
Exactly.
Like,
That's keeping the commandment. That's saving yourself.
right. I like the she does discern some
That's crazy. That is CERN, but that's 666.
666,
You know, these are the Bible, though, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
And then 9
Yeah, but then look at this. Is Google.
Yeah.
This is supposed to. This number is supposed to represent Satan. You got a Gmail account?
Yeah.
Yeah, we all do. But they're telling you who they are with Gmail.
They tell you who they are in movies, all that.
Exactly. You see your brother in the spirit already. All praise to the Most High.
You see how they just did that with Epstein, how they're able to just get to his Gmail account like that? They're telling the whole entire world that we can get all of you guys in emails and watch. Are you going to be in the email talking about the little girls for me? You know what I'm saying?
Right, man.
But they get away with it because they're like part of the system.
Yeah, this is how the system is written.
But they won't be getting away with it for much longer.
No.
Nah, we're at the end of this shit.
We have to end it. You're right.
No. Go ahead.
So I'm about to say, we're at the end of it. See, this you never seen this before, huh? And it's not by accident you've never seen it. This right here is the timeline that the entire earth is on. And this timeline can be proven by history, you know what I'm saying? It was in the Bible, it was a dream that our people, Daniel, saw when we were slaves to the Persians. Because, you know, just like we were slaves in America, we were slaves to the Persians, we were slaves to the Greeks, we were slaves to the Romans, right?
We're more like prisoners of war, I would say.
That's what they want us to believe, that we're prisoners. But what war was it that we were taking prisoners? See, they want us to believe that. And then even when you look at the Native Americans and the Hispanics, they were on this land chilling. They weren't in no war. Some people came over to them and just started trying to conquer them. Just like the Palestinians out there right now. And they call the Jewish man a settler. See how they changed the name for him. But all you guys are just murderers, thieves, and killers. You know what I'm saying? That's what you guys are doing. But I'll show you this just to show that this is the timeline that the earth is on. You know what I'm saying? All of these superpowers that were in the earth, you go back and you look, every country that was big and powerful like America was before America is listed in here. Except for Germany. But Germany is listed because Germany, the white people are just Edomites. And this was the time of the Edomites when Alexander the Great came in. From then until now, the Edomites, which is the biblical name for white people, they're in the Bible. They're not going to tell you that they're the Edomites, but they're the Edomites. The people in the Bible that God says that He hates. That's how cold this is. And they know that, you know what I'm saying? This is why they do shit like this. Because they know that God created them to be the devil. So they're showing you that they're the devil. This is why they're fucking up the whole entire world. They're mad. They're mad at God. These guys are getting ready to fight against God. When they say we're going to put a space station in space, or we need a space force, why? Who do you guys plan to fight? You guys are planning on fighting somebody that's out of space.
Exactly. It's not Martians and aliens and all that.
But you'll call them aliens. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And get people behind.
Right. But these are the angels of God. You know what I'm saying? But I'll just show you this to show that the Bible predicted every single kingdom that was going to rise in the earth and how they were going to be taken down, right? Now, if you go to Google, if you go into your Google and type in who took, because this is the Babylon, this represents the Babylonian Empire. If you go to Google and type in who took down the Babylonian Empire, they'll tell you the Persians. The Persians are the Iranians today, right? They changed their name, right? That's the Persian right here. Cyrus, Darius, Artaxerxes, right? Boom. Then it said in history, who took down them? It'll say Alexander the Great, right? Which is what this represents. But the cool part is the Bible said this before any of these people were around. It said that these kingdoms were going to come one after another. This is what Daniel told, because Nebuchadnezzar had a dream of this statue. He didn't know what it meant. He was like, man, tell me what my dream was. This meant, if I came to you right now and I said, I had a cold ass dream last night, I need you to tell me what it means. What was the first thing you would say to me? You wouldn't ask me, what was your dream? But that's what they did. They were like, well, what is your dream? He was like, no. Now this is crazy because history bears witness to this. History bears witness to the man Nebuchadnezzar and the kingdom that he had. And according to the Bible, he told his man, tell me what my dream was. And man said, well, nobody can do that. Tell us what your dream was. He said, no. He said, I'm not going to believe that you know what my dream means, because if I tell you what my dream means, you're going to make up something. He said, so the only way I'm going to believe that you know what my dream is for you to tell me what my dream was. Can't nobody do that shit, you know what I'm saying? You can't do that. But
Right.
according to the Bible, Daniel, our people, we were slaves. We just got taken into captivity towards the Babylonians for breaking the commandments. Daniel said, okay, I'm going to go home, I'm going to pray to God. God's going to show me what your dream was, and he's going to tell me what your dream meant, right? So he comes back and he tells him, this was what your dream was. You saw this statue of all these different metals, and it scared you. He said, this is what it means. He was like, the head of gold is talking about you. You know, then he further goes on to explain that this is the Persians, that a kingdom that's inferior to you is going to take you down, which is the Persians. Then he said a kingdom inferior to the Persians is going to take them down. And in the Bible, he's calling them by name now. He's saying the Greeks. He's saying the Persians. I'm just kind of going fast. Only when he didn't call by name.
Hey, my guy. You
Here
bro.
comes Hammy. Here comes Hammy. I was popping my corn.
Comes immediately.
It always happens, man. I was getting ready to get to my little. I was in my little, you know, trying to finish tell that story. I feel
I'm
good.
sorry.
That's all good.
I was in
Oh, you was in the county jail there?
yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the nastiest places
Fuck that, man.
in
I'm
America.
not trying to go back.
Ever again.
I got harassed over here by white security guard.
Is that right? Why was you fighting?
He's like, you gotta go. And I'm like, what did I do?
Right.
He's like, I'm gonna use force. You're allowed to use force. And I'm like, I ain't get there. Like, and then I defended myself.
Are you from Akron?
Yeah, I go.
What school did you go to?
Roosevelt.
You Roosevelt?
Yeah. What are you doing, man?
Oh, okay.
About them putting your name and everything.
Ain't that a good thing like that? Damn, man. Like, you niggas is right to say my name.
There ain't no rumors anymore. They're going down.
The worst part is that they got us like fighting amongst ourselves.
Exactly. Well, those, you know, there's demons out here.
Yeah, I know that. I know.
You know,
that.
Yeah,
so,
what he does is he goes, he's out here, he sells his art.
right.
But whenever they're out there smoking fentanyl, he basically tells
trying
them
to clean up the
to stop. Tells them to clean up or get up the street.
Right.
And usually if it don't work out, it's fine.
Yeah, man. Thank you guys. Take care.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, brother. Take care.
Bubble car. What is it? Bubble car. Bubble car.
Yeah, we once you come into the truth, we remove our slave things that were given to us, so we take on heat. All right, brother. Be safe out here.
Word of God says, blessed be the peacemakers.
Like a god, got my sword in my hand, smite 'em with a rod. Captain tell me go and get 'em, all I do is nod. Say sir, yes sir, then flip that switch, it's time to do my job. Walking tall like a man, talking like a god. Got my sword in my hand, smite 'em with